Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying some Straus Family Creamery organic ice creams. We have the coffee,
maple cream, and mint chip.
These were $7.19 each at a place called Good Foods Co-ops. You might be able to find them somewhere cheaper because Good Foods Co-op, they charge more money.
Oh, that's not a bad price for the organic part.
It is, yeah, organic. It's 1 pint super premium ice cream. So the coffee is decaf coffee blended with a dash of Dutch cocoa. It says dash of organic Dutch cocoa is blended into decaffeinated organic ground coffee beans. You really can taste the difference. 3 servings are in the container, 2/3 cup, 111 grams is 290 calories, or you can eat the entire pint for 860 calories. They are sealed. And these are made in California. They're made in Petaluma, California. And I've had these laying out for about 15 minutes. When I tell you, I did the same thing in the other.
Yeah, if you haven't watched the other video, the exact same thing happened.
The same thing. The same thing happened with the vanilla ice cream. And I don't do that. I mean, we review ice creams all the time, and that doesn't happen. I'll be darned. It's a different texture for sure, and it's not as your spoon doesn't go through it as it's not like it's creamy. There's a little bit of a texture difference, and that's why I flipped it out in my lap both times. I cannot believe that.
That's a nice coffee flavor. I don't really get the cocoa. It says in Dutch cocoa. It probably adds to the flavor, but it doesn't like take away from the coffee flavor.
That is absolutely delicious.
If I had to eat coffee ice cream, this is the one I would pick.
Yes. This is like the best coffee ice cream ever.
Well, I think one of the reasons I like it, it's super creamered coffee and it's sweet coffee. So it's actually like
it's so sweet.
It's like a cup of coffee I would actually drink. Sometimes they're so bitter or dark. They don't put enough sweetener in it. They don't put enough creamer kind of flavor in it. Yeah, this is really good. And it melts really nice too. It's very milky kind of texture. It's good.
I would give that a 5 out of 5.
Yeah, it's
that
excellent.
Is absolutely delicious. Yes, I love that. And I was afraid that it was going to have like the little pieces in it.
I'm so glad they didn't put
doesn't at
coffee
all.
Beans in there.
There's no like additional texture added to it.
It's creamy.
And that melts so well. That is just, I could have a milkshake like that.
That would be a good milkshake.
Oh, it's delicious. Okay, nothing off-putting about that. And like you said, it's plenty sweet enough.
Oh yeah, it's very sweet.
Okay.
But it has good coffee flavor, so you know.
Yeah. Oh, it's a nice.
And you don't get, like I said, you don't really get the coffee, the cocoa.
No, I don't get.
You get the coffee.
You get coffee. You don't
get
get cocoa. Yeah. No, I didn't get cocoa.
Yeah. So don't worry about that if you're worried about having a cocoa flavor.
This is maple cream, golden maple syrup, and sweet cream ice cream. It's 280 calories for a serving, or 830 for the whole pint.
I'm looking forward to this one.
I will not.
Well, this is a scoop, so maybe it's a little different.
Oh, you think it's different because I'm using a spoon?
Yeah, maybe the spoon's popping it out of there or something.
And I did, like I said, I waited like 15 minutes, laid this out for a little while so that it would have plenty of time to soften up. There's really nothing to see.
Yeah, nothing to see there. It's almost the same color as the coffee. It's a little lighter, but it's very soft.
It's some strong maple.
It is. It's almost that burnt kind of flavor. I like the texture of this one better than the coffee one.
The texture for me is more like homemade.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. This is like if you made it yourself at home. It's got that little bit of an icy kind of texture. Not like really icy, but just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's really nice. I like that texture.
The maple, it's so very, very sweet, but it's strong. So some people might not care for it because it is so strong, but I like it too. Because it's so sweet and the texture is just wonderful. I love how it melts in the bottom of the bowl, and then I can just get a spoonful of just liquid. Because if I let that whole thing turn to liquid, I could drink that in 2 minutes.
It's like a flavored milk.
It's wonderful, yeah.
We commented in the first video that there was a couple different textures. One that was a little thicker, like creamier, which is the coffee one. And then you get that one of it's more of a milky, watery, not watery, but milky kind of texture. Mm-hmm. The maple is definitely that more milk-like texture.
This is the highest calorie one, believe it or not.
It's got big chocolate chips in it.
Well, it is 330 calories for a serving, or 1,000 calories for the whole thing. This is the mint chip. It is organic peppermint, chocolate chips, and a hint of vanilla. So you get those three things.
I'm glad they didn't go with let's put green food coloring in here and make it green.
The chocolate pieces are little squares.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of them in there too. I like the mint flavor.
Mm-hmm. That's because it is classic, sweet, very, very sweet mint.
Yeah, sweet mint.
It is not in the least bit toothpaste,
No.
mouthwash, like a breath mint. It's not like that. It is a very, very sweet mint. And then you get those dark chocolate pieces of chocolate, and that goes well with it.
It reminds me of like an Andes or the after dinner mint, not after dinner, after 8 or
after 8, yeah.
It kind of reminds me of those little flat mints that you buy. Mm-hmm. It reminds me of that flavor. I do like it. It's really good. The texture is more like the first one. It's more that milky texture. Mm-hmm. I mean, creamy texture,
creamy.
Not the milky
texture. Yeah, creamy.
It's very good though. It's very sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I could eat that whole thing too.
I could too. Every single one of these is a hit.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with any of these. My favorite, honestly, is the maple. Mm-hmm. Even though it's borderline being too strong, almost chemical-like maple, it's not
strong.
there.
It is, but it's so sweet.
Yeah, but it hasn't reached that point yet. It's almost there, but it isn't quite there. That's my favorite.
My favorite's the coffee.
Yeah, coffee would be my number 2.
Coffee is wonderful, but now I love all of these. Yeah. I think every single one of these is absolutely delicious. Yeah. If you didn't watch our first video, watch that one too, because we tried 3 other. Those were just more tame, more basic flavors. But if I could find other flavors from this ice cream, I would absolutely try them again. Because I know that buying them, I'm not wasting my money at all. This is a really nice premium ice cream, just like it says on the container. And I do like it that you do get a full pint, and that they didn't skimp. They did a good job.
And they're not super high in calorie either.
I don't think so. I think they're comparable. I think they're comparable to other premium ice creams. What they're comparable.
And I like it that some of them have that homemade, the texture of homemade.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite ones.
Yeah. Yes, and that maple did have that texture. So you'll have to let us know if you've had this brand before and which is your favorite. We always are curious to know that. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.